Hello, Narnach here. Welcome back to Grim Dawn. So last episode I ended up accidentally solving the final boss of the area, the big bad bug. And that opened up some new ways north of Homestead, but there's still a bit of area left to explore, and that's Culling the Swarm. So for this episode my plan is to basically just see what's behind the fog of war over here and cull the swarm, so kill the Grand Viziers, find the Queen's lair. If what I understand is correctly, the hidden wealth should be somewhere over here. So we might find that as well. So let's get going. Let's see. Yeah, kicks in over here. So let's, for now, let's just stick to the outside of the map. Chart that, and then we can just work our way inwards. These harvesters summoning three, I think they're ravens, but three birds at least. It's interesting. I wonder if that's the similar effect to what one of the devotion bonuses is. Because there's a devotion bonus that has a chance to summon some kind of bird. I'm not even sure what kind of bird they are, but they summon some kind of bird. Speaking of birds, we're fighting Blazewing. A pretty angry bird. And I actually managed to take out one of my pets, which is quite a feat. Also somewhere in the process I seem to have gained a level. Hey, Walt's note. Okay, so level first, note later. So we can spend more points on the Briarthorn. That was my plan. Maximize the Briarthorn first. Then go for the other pets. And there's a metal strong box here as well. Bit more iron bits. Okay, we got a note. What does it say? We got away! I couldn't believe it at the time, but we gave those ethereal bastards the slip. They'll never think to look out here in the wilderness. There's nothing here but trees and rocks. Certainly nothing for the likes of them. I've gone ahead and set up camp while a few of the guys ventured out to scavenge for berries and firewood. They should be returning soon. May not be much, but I think we can turn this place into a home away from home. Hell, even the birds must be finding it to their liking. I can see a few of them circling overhead from time to time. Suppose those birds really took a liking to them. Also, let's spend more points on physique, because we need it. So yeah, harpy nests everywhere. Yeah, they were not the lucky ones. Also, another rotten corpse. Didn't even have the decency to drop some decent loot. Bad corpses, bad corpses. So, this almost looks like a side path, but it's not. Let's walk around the wall, not through the wall. Hey, and there's a unique Scarecrow, Crow Fiend the Bruiser. Nice. So I got some more rewards. Dread Skull. Extra pierce damage, extra vitality damage, extra bleeding damage, and extra speed. I like it. I deal most of those damage types with my attacks. Let's see, what's in the house? Is there anything useful in the house, or is it just yet another random home? Journeyman's pack. Nothing really useful in here. There. And we stick to the outsides and we move on. We attack by scarecrows. So interesting thing, if you kill the scarecrow, an ethereal rave comes out, which seems to be a ghost of sort. So makes me wonder if the ethereals are like ghosts, but they can also possess inanimate objects like scarecrows. I mean, they possess corpses, right? Okay, and there's a whole bunch of them coming up. One by one by one. Bunch of cold ones. Ooh. And there's a named one in there. Flash Warp Commander G. I think I've faced a Flash Warp Commander before. Those are tough buggers. Right. Let's take the waypoint. We weren't too far out there, so it's still manageable. Does make me appreciate the fact that I'm not playing a hardcore character. No, with a hardcore character I probably would be a bit more careful. So we can just weave through here, take a left turn. Oh, first we clear this. I think the problem with the group that killed me was that, you know, fiery death from above. It's not a good thing. There's too many. There's cold damage, there's casters, there's all kinds of damage going on, and it's really hard to separate them. That's the thing I was trying initially, just to separate them out, and I killed them one by one. Basically just run circles around them till I peel off enough that I can actually tank the damage, because the damage here is just insane. It's part of the charm, of course. And just taking slightly different routes back to my corpse, because taking the areas I've already cleared is kind of boring. There's no actual point in it. This way I do get to clear more of the level, so I don't have to backtrack later on. What? Why is the world exploding? Really? Ah! What? That was one hit that took out half of my life. So, that guy was doing fire damage, right? Might have something against it. Yeah, a flame drink ointment. So, do I have one against cold? No, I don't. Thinking ahead for the other battle. So, let's go over here. We drink the fire thingy, just to boost the fire resistance a bit. Take a potion. Just get out of the way from the world exploding. And we get him anyway. Nice. Also, let's pick up the corpse to regain some experience points. Okay. We go through here. Let's try this one more time. Also, let's try not to get killed this time. Just Slowly, I am getting tired of getting killed. Put down a portal here. This is the house. Then it was up here and then to the bottom again. So, move the portal over here. See, that initial burst of cold, it does 3,000 damage or something. Also, I seem to have lost one of my pets. That's not a very good thing either. But got frozen. So I have some fire resistance, which I suppose helps with these burning dead. Something is heavily degenerating me. In this case, I'm running around, taking the aggro at least from the boss, hopefully from the others as well. So my pets have an opportunity to at least kill some things. Try to place the totem in the middle just to do some damage. But the moment I stand still, they will hit me with cold damage, and that's really lethal at this point. Though they have weeded out a bunch of the extras already. No, that's still way too much damage going on. And oh wait, there's actually two of these guys. Two unique ones. Plus some assorted cold enchanted guys. And it's very possible that one of them is very fond of just summoning those cold guys whenever you kill them. So they have a retinue of sorts. Okay, one of them is just nearly dead. Okay, that improves things a bit. Whew. Well, veteran mode does have its very difficult spikes. I mean, the average combat encounter is not that hard. If you're facing normal ones, if you're facing yellows, sure, fine, you can shrug it off. The moment you add multiple uniques to the mix, things get scary. Things get really scary. Don't get me wrong, that's actually the reason for doing this. But it's scary nonetheless. And I tend to play hardcore in most action RPGs. Once I've at least played through it once on Softcore, I tend to switch to hardcore for the added challenge. Because you cannot afford mistakes. But this on veteran hardcore, ooh, that's going to be interesting. I think I will have to pay a lot more attention to just keeping my gear up to date, going back, farming things, maybe even consciously avoiding certain areas or parking certain encounters and not even doing them to stay alive. Or I just need to build my tank even more insanely powerful. There's a unique in here. But also there's a bunch of extras, so let's take the extras out first. So that way I only have to focus on dealing with the boss. That's the situation we are in now. I mean, I'm already trying to approach these battles in a reasonably tactical way. Analyze the situation, see where the dangers are. Ooh, detonation site. This is from the old will. We can use one dynamite. Boom! And then there is hidden wealth over here. We got something called a worm claw. What's a worm claw? It's an epic offhand. Turns out his father was a sorcerer after all. Or something. It's a very nice bonus to pets. Good damage, fire damage, offensive ability, defensive ability. This is gonna be a major boost to the Hellhound. It also boosts my fire damage, energy regen, poison acid resistance, acid retaliation, skill cooldowns. It's nice. I don't actually do fire damage, but if you just ignore that, it's pretty darn decent. Again, this is an interesting shoulder piece. Hey. Well, that's one quest completed. Time to move on. Oh, there's a big scary one. Hey, Rainbark, haven't seen you since, I don't know. I think it was the Shaded Basin. Or was it the one where you chased me with 3 other bosses? Or with 2 other bosses, because there were 3 total. Yeah, that's fun. So this is blocked even though there's a hint of a path or something behind it. That's probably the continuation of the road. Oh, for now, still sticking to the outskirts. Just to map the road. Ooh, there is a welcoming party over there. There's also bugs over here. That's they hit each other, if I remember correctly. So maybe I can use that to my advantage. So if we go over here. It's already a bunch of dead bugs. Okay. It doesn't really matter. This is not a difficult encounter. So we walked around most of this. And then over here we go back to where we've been before. Okay, so we have uncovered the entire outline of the area, so now fill in the blanks, and that's basically this bit. So if we start here, now work our way inwards. And sooner or later the entrance to the Queen's Lair will show itself. There is something very blue there on the bottom right of the screen. Let's see what it is. Oh look, it's a cave entrance. What a coincidence. I was looking for a cave entrance. A royal hive. Ah, so the viziers are most likely the guardians in here. And then after that, we will find the royal, to the Queen's Lair. This is interesting. Lots of big ones. Funny, they actually charge in. Grand Vizier Lozakal. Hey, summoning extras. Doing some kind of poison aura thing. It's hurting. Definitely hurting. Those are called pheromone glands. Ah yes, I needed those to get into the next area. So there's a cave entrance there, rotten corpse, of course. Why wouldn't there be rotten corpses here? Humans, universal food source for monsters everywhere. So let's have a double check if the other boss that we need, the Grand Vizier Inixil. That one's here as well. Or if we need to enter the next level already for that one. I am happy I have access to quite some crowd control here. I mean, my primary attack, Savagery, it does quite some, it has been enhanced with some AoE, chance-based effects. Got the totem, of course, that's pretty decent with AoE. Got Shepherd's Call that kicks in every once in a while to boost everybody. There's a lot of entrances, it seems. And there is another boss there. That is Inixil. Okay, so looking for Inixil on this level was the right call, it seems. Okay, doing quite some damage. Actually, I had to drink a potion there. The Raven couldn't keep up. See, let's make a tactical withdrawal. Deal with these little ones. Then we go back for the boss. Those ads were a bit poorly timed. So we got both of the pheromone glands. That means we should be able to get downstairs now. Without too many issues or something. Okay, so that is sealed by the Grand Viziers. And I can go through, which is good. So, looking for Queen. Let's see, put a portal up just to, in case something goes horribly wrong. If this episode has been an indication, then some fights are really tough and have a habit of, well, not insta-splotting me, but close enough. Especially if you combine it with the fact that I don't really have any form of movement skills. Ooh, loot. Why are there ordered strongboxes in the Queen's Hive? Not complaining, just wondering. I mean, they're bugs, they shouldn't care about the treasure. Queen seems to be on the radar. Let's see if we can dance around it for a bit. Tome of Plagues. So many interesting offhand. None of them I'm actually using. Miasma. Oh, that's a set. +1 to all skills in Occultist. As I was saying, so many interesting things. Queen. Ooh, she seems to be tied into the wall. Okay, so she's really fond of just throwing poison on the floor. Standing in it might not be the best of ideas. Swarm Queen Ravna. Okay, let's move the totem a bit closer so it also heals my allies and damages my opponents. Okay, things seem to be under control now. And as usual, this is probably the moment where things go horribly wrong. Oh, even. Cool. The Queen is dead. Long live the Queen. That didn't seem good. No. Let's see, Venom guard. I was too late for that. Oof. She went crazy once I cut her ass off. Let's try this again. Okay, and so I used to have a Venom Guard potion. It's gone now. So let's do this the old-fashioned way. Well, at least the damage was preserved. Okay, get out of there. Hey. So maybe me trying to get away and looking for that resistance potion instead of actually drinking my healing potion was all that killed me. Because facing her one-on-one this way was pretty doable. So, the Dermapterans are no more. They're queenless, they are vizierless. The amalgamation thing is also gone. So we're now free to focus on other things, such as occultists. Let's have a talk with Douglas. Let's see what he has got to say. Also, stop attacking me. Yes, thank you. Talk with Douglas in Homestead. Presumably, Douglas is somewhere near the entrance. There's nothing on the map. So if I were a Douglas, shouldn't I be on the map? Ah, he's here. Hello there. Have you dealt with the Dermapteran Queen? Well, the Dermapteran cycle has been disrupted. Ooh, we got iron, we got some 1,000 homestead reputation. Wow, that's a lot. And an extra inventory bag. How nice. I definitely approve of that. It's always good to be able to carry more stuff. So what else can I do to help out? So basically, thank you and goodbye. So, 2 quests remain. The captured farmers in the Blood Grove and seeking out the order. And for that, we are going to head north towards Sorrow's Bastion. And from there we slowly move towards Act 4. Mind, this is still late Act 3. But the cycle over here has now been completed, so it's time to move on. But that's gonna be next episode, so thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you again next time. Bye bye.